Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to Ville Content with to another show. Hope you guys are doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 24th November. It is cold AF outside. We just woke up. I want to finish the video that we started this morning that we never finished. The video on Sad Emo Rap on Juice World. You heard me talking about everybody but Juice World. And the reason to that, I want to do my intro, the emo rap. See, it's one thing to say, "Oh, I like this artist." Another thing, like I like this. It's another thing to say, "I like this genre of music." In my mind, liking this artist is, see, I can like I can dislike country, but I can like Morgan Wallen. I can think that and we made a video. The worst thing is we made a video about that. One of the first video we filmed, Face. One of the first video where I talked to you guys. I'm sorry if I look tired. We just woke up. We just woke up and we're working, which is great, because tomorrow we're going to work. So, let's cram in some content today. See, if you like, I made a video about me listening to this very song, which is Morgan Wallen. Last night we did the liquor talk. I don't remember what we said, but we said it all. And I was like, dude, this song slaps. This song's amazing. And I realized that I never gave country a fair share. So like maybe I'm just have conceived notion against country, right? Well, I think me showing and not necessarily proving because I don't need to prove myself, but me showing the good and the bad of this sad emo rap. Um, I feel like it gives credibility or did notoriety, even though Juice WRLD doesn't need it. When I tell you, Juice WRLD, see, that's the thing. The reason why I kept talking about those other rappers is actually very, very, very fucking simple. I didn't talk about Lund. Could have talked about Lund. I could have talked about la la la. They talk about Convoke. You see, it's weird. It's weird because, and I know that's gonna sound like one of the worst ass on the planet, but these people are still alive, and the, the reason this morning I had to talk about them is they're still alive. Um, I could have discovered them nowadays or today and be like, but that's the thing. If I found them out today, and I'm not depressed because when I found them out, I was depressed. I needed that. They were therapeutic. Isari Mo rap was my entire life. See, it's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. I have to give you the picture. I have to paint a picture of what was happening. I was depressed as shit. I was possibly 22 years old, 23 years old. Oh, I was so depressed, dude. I used to go to my high school from 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock because it was free Wi-Fi. And I didn't want to meet people, right? This is the period of time where we got a lot of tattoos. I was really depressed, and this is the only time I never did that. And I'm a huge music fan. I think music is actually one of the nicest, if not the nicest, thing that you can do, that you can have in your life. Listen, I think it's very rare. You see, and again, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to paint a picture, as I say. But I know a lot of people that like music. I don't know a lot of people that like painting. I know a lot of people that like music, but I don't know a lot of people that like sculpting, right? So I think in some ways music is highly regarded. I think in a lot of ways music is highly. It's a question of promotion. You hearing your favorite YouTube star. Oh, you see that? It comes so close. It was so cute. Possibly missed it. With a little bird. It was so cute, dude. A hirondelle, which is a small, small bird. I know I said in English. But yeah, we think about movies, talk about radio, you talk about video games, you talk about you did day life. There's always gonna be music promoting. Even when you come to talk with a friend, and the friend, there's a lot of there's there's a lot more chance that that friend tells you, "Hey, did you listen to I don't know what fucking artist new song?" And you're like, "No, I haven't." When is the last time one of your friends told you, "Have you seen this new painting?" Because I'm gonna tell you honestly, I'm 31 years old, and I don't think this ever happened to me. Now, ultimately, I don't speak with a lot of people. Ultimately, I don't have a lot of friends. Womp womp. But that's life. And yeah, music is just promoted, and even though music is extremely important in my life and music is extremely important, I was every single day on a channel called Mr. Sad Chill, which is still active to this day. And he was releasing everything I fucking wanted. He was releasing sad emo rap, and he was releasing them with a thumbnail. The cool thing is, you had a song, and if you were really lucky, it was a song that was moving a little GIF, or it was a simple song or of an anime chick. So, a depressed dude checking chicks. Look at this shit. Checking chicks and listening to music. Come on, that's your story, right? That's my story. That'll be my kid's story. That'll be my kid's story. I won't. I don't even know when I'll have kids. I don't even know why they're sad. I know they'll be sad. I know they'll do the exact same thing. And I was listening to this guy every single day because he had a new song. And sometimes like, okay, yeah, cool, that's a good song. Sometimes I was like, ugh, not my type of song. That's how I discovered 22, and that's how I discovered once again Nine Tail, like Nothing Nowhere was thanks to him. Garden was thanks to him. It was amazing. It was the truly like the best way for me to discover music. You know, I discovered extra, a little extra like that, and it kind of sucks because I was a huge fan of it, and I wish I discovered people like Juice WRLD before. Why do I wish I discovered people like Juice WRLD before? Because I would have loved to be a fan of Juice WRLD. And again, I know I know this is wrong. I know I shouldn't say that, but Lil Peep, super talented, right? XXXTentacion, really talented. But to me, the number one out of those three, and those three are often compared because they were making music at around the same time. In my opinion, the number one of those three is Juice WRLD. It's always a question of who the person is. Like for example, XXXTentacion was a really good dude. He was a really kind person, and he was doing Omegle, and he was actually going to see people that looked sad, and he was helping them out. Or even a Lil Peep who was socially awkward, Lil Peep that was super fucking shy, Lil Peep that was this classic guy, that was classic good guy. Then yeah, Juice WRLD. And I think the reason why I really fucked with Juice WRLD was it was a nerd. It was talking about opening Yu-Gi-Oh card, which is something I did. I was talking about liking Naruto, which is something that I did. He was talking about how much Kingdom Hearts changed his life, which is something that really resonated with me. I even have a tattoo of not Juice WRLD, sadly, Kingdom Hearts, you know. And it sucks because I would have liked to discover him lately. And if anything, this video, or if part 1 or part 2 or part 3, we're gonna do it in 4 or 5 months. I don't know. I'm just joking, but still, who knows? They're there to picture the fact that this style of music really affected me. I was really relating to. And you see, it's kind of crazy because once I discovered Nothing Nowhere, I became obsessed with it, and I was still sad. And then I listened to Nothing Nowhere for 2-3 years nonstop, holding him. And then I started listening to Garden, and Garden was somebody that I really listened to. But then I started feeling better. I started feeling a lot better. I started being cured of depression. And not necessarily the second of, but it wasn't long after I was cured from depression that I stopped listening to these people. And I don't know if the reason is because I didn't want to go back to depression. I think that's the reason, to be honest. I was like, okay, well, I just got out of this zone. I have to. It's like an ex-girlfriend, right? The longer you keep contact, the harder it is. So you cut contact. So I kind of cut contact with that. And one of the first sad emo rap, if you will, that I started listening again to was Juice WRLD. And see, with Juice, it's nuts because what I'm not saying, right? What I'm not saying, and I think that's also super important, is when I start the depression, right? I had a girlfriend, and I really liked that girlfriend. Really liked it. Really liked her. Sorry, not it. What a dick. And Falling in Reverse was there for me. Falling in Reverse, a lot of the song resonated with me because Ronnie was talking about how if he didn't feel love, Ronnie was talking about how because of his mom leaving, he couldn't fall in love with a girl, and he was fucked up, right? Talk about mommy issues. Now, I don't have mommy issues, thank God. But I could resonate with the fact that his heart was broken, and I was like, dude, that sucks. That really sucks. I don't resonate with it. I don't resonate with the fact that you have mommy issues, but I can resonate with a broken heart. I can resonate with feeling like an asshole because I was feeling like an asshole. I can resonate being breaking up, and songs like fucking "The Drug in Me Is You." I did it. A song like "Mother, why'd you have to go?" Mother. Even brother, the dead left the wound. Where are you today? Or was Turner. And it was all about love. And then I realized that my last problem was love. My last problem was this girl that broke my heart, right? That was my last problem. I still think that she was a phenomenal girlfriend. But she wasn't the reason why I was sad. She wasn't the reason why I was depressed. She wasn't the reason. She wasn't the solution. Also, she wasn't the solution for my depression. And because she wasn't the solution, then see, it's a weird thing. She wasn't a solution for my depression, and I was so fucking depressed, okay, that I didn't care about how bad I was hurting. I wanted to fix it. I wanted to fix it, and if she wasn't a solution, then she was of no use to keep in my mind for healing. So when Falling in Reverse came into my life, I started listening to Falling in Reverse, but so often. And that time I was young, dude. I was 21, 22, and I did listen to them for 3 years. But after I kind of gave up after Stay Away, not because it was not a good album, but because I've listened to them way too much, complete days, and that kind of song came and talked to me. And I think Juice WRLD came in and it was talking about getting his heart broken and how much love hurts. And it's funny because when you look at Garden, right, it wasn't talking about heartbreak. When you think about Nothing Nowhere, it wasn't talking about heartbreak. When you think about Convoke, he was talking about heartbreak, but Convoke was releasing a song every 3-4 months. So yes, these two didn't talk about heartbreak, and I think Juice was there. And when I started listening to Juice, the craziest thing was I was starting to feel a lot better, and I realized that not necessarily some trauma, but some instance of the past relationship was there. And the worst thing is not even not so thinking about my ex, but thinking about how that fucked me up. And it's not so much about, oh, that fucked you up, so you have to think about it. It's more so like, why did I push that aside? Why did I choose to heal depression when I didn't choose to heal that? It was stupid, right? When you're healing yourself from depression, when you're healing yourself from sadness, you're trying to heal, or you're trying to delete, or you're trying to either fight or run away from every single situation that are making you sad. And the worst thing is I was fucking another girl. I had a friend with benefits, and I didn't like her. I tell you, I was a different person. I was a douchebag. Didn't like her. Now, cool thing is she didn't like me either. She liked, but she didn't love me, and I think that was this perfect situation. But the fact that she still cared about me as a friend, and I was like, okay, well, can we just, I don't know. I felt like an asshole. I felt like I was. See, you feel like you're using someone when there's no preconceived notion of this is gonna be a relationship. It's gonna be more than just friends. Like, okay, I wanna, let's go. But what I feel bad about isn't that. What I feel bad about is I came into this situationship not giving a fuck. I came out of the situationship because I was an asshole. She broke up. I was an asshole. And I still didn't give a shit. Which is not something cool. We just finished watching Sarah Marshall, and that's exactly it. It's about a dude who breaks up with his girl, and he cannot forget her. And when he finally found another girl, he fucks it up. And that girl, she tells him, "You're hurt. You're hurting on people around you." That's exactly that. That was exactly what I felt like. Then again, with Juice WRLD, Juice came in at a time where I was healed, but that wasn't healed. And he came out with song. Of course, the first song I listened to him from was Lucid Dream. But it was such a good song that it made me want to know more about Juice WRLD. And the craziest thing with Juice WRLD is, of course, I know the mainstream stuff. Do I know some of the underground stuff? Do I know every single song that you ever released? No. But I would have liked to be a fan. I would have liked to be part of the movement because his movement was really positive. The 999 movement is super positive, and the person that he was, I want to look up to him. I wanted to look up to him. I was talking about Nothing Nowhere, and I actually looked up to Nothing Nowhere. I looked up to him so much. I talked about Falling in Reverse. I looked up to Rodney Radke. I did so much. Now, lately, with some of the things that he says, it's not about the thing that he says, is how we treat people. Um, he's he mentioned one of my favorite songs, which is "A Drug in Me Is You," which we will know. There's a tattoo of it here on my ribs. I'll show you when I lose some weight. And the sad thing is, he was talking about how he hated that song, and if you didn't like that song, you were stupid. I was like, ugh, bro, I can't. But then you look at and Nothing Nowhere. I look up to that guy, and I was like, holy shit, this guy understands exactly how I feel. And then Nothing Nowhere became extremely popular. He did some song with Travis Barker, did some song with Fall Out Boys. He actually did a lot of good shit. And then the fame got to his head and kind of went back to depression. He went back to depression. He was feeling better, then went back to depression. And I was like, I don't want to follow somebody that's gonna be in and out. I want to follow somebody that I needed when I was down. But now that we up, baby, I want to be up with you. And I didn't know the guy, so it was stupid to think, but that's what I thought. So in that regard, Juice WRLD was amazing. Now, truth is, Juice WRLD was really young. I think he died at 24, which is way too young. But when I listen to his music, it just feels like such a mature thing. And it's funny because, of course, Listen Jim was the first one. Then the second one I had or listened to was it was amazing. It was I think it was Robbery. I think no. What is the song where he's in the cemetery? Yeah, it was Robbery. Then Black and White, with my black friend, to the night and sipping codeine with my white friend. Amazing song. You had also song like Bandits, which to me is possibly one of his best songs. I dive in like a sailor at the nailer, addicted to her paraphernalia. I had to tell ya, your ex did good. I can do better. That bitch from the wood. I think she's a hunter. She a Jeffrey Dahmer. See, to me that was fun. That was lyrically cool. He did song like fucking bangers, like Wishing Well, Righteous once again. He did song like and Righteous it was Anxiety of a Planet. Just being part of this movement that I felt like it was. See, in my mind, Juice WRLD was such a amazing artist because it was an artist that was out there actively being strong. He didn't care about the way he looked. He didn't care about being fat. He didn't care about people thinking he's a nerd. He just cared about posting about a positive movement, which was that 999. Now, the sad thing is, once again, I became a fan when, and a couple of months later, he was dying. And it kind of hit me because I was like, dude, I would have liked to know that guy before. And all of it, it's a weird video to do here because think about Juice WRLD and you think about, I wish I was a fan of him when he was alive, but it's not that. That's not true. I wish I was a fan when he was alive. That's okay, but the truth isn't that. The truth is, I wish I was a fan of him when sad emo rap was the only thing I listened to. But again, I think Juice WRLD transcend that. Juice WRLD would make me laugh. All girls are the same, no. These things are, I admit it. That hot hour ago got me feeling. Broke my heart, oh no, you didn't. Fucking sipping. I'm about to go bottle down liquor. Which is sad. For somebody for so young to understand so much about life. And those sad emo rap artists meant so much to me because I was watching also this show, which was Arcane last week. And Arcane was about Vi and how much she had to be parenting child, which is a child that had to grow fast too quickly. And if you talk about the thing that fucked me up was maybe at 6-7 years old, I was already alone at home. My father was working, and like, oh, you're a man now. You have to take care of yourself. And I would watch TV, which was great. I think a lot of 6 years old wants to be they want to be alone, left alone, or be able to do whatever the fuck you want. And I'm lucky because I got ADHD for. So most of the night I didn't even notice I was alone. I was like, holy shit, it's time to sleep already. Okay. Some of the nights I did notice I was alone. I was like, holy shit, that sucks. And you have to mature earlier. You have to mature a lot earlier because you're put in this situation. Either it be consensual or non-consensual. Either it be on purpose or for a reason X reason, And yeah, yeah. You mature earlier, and because you mature earlier, there's a lot of people that are. Yeah, I'm gonna take an example about women a lot, and again, not being misogynistic. I think there's a lot of women that have kids in their teens, that had kids in their teens, and end up being in a lot of cases, they're completely no mom. They're amazing mom. Fucking love mothers. Me, my mother, lover. Fucking each other's mom. Cause every loving day is a mother's night. If doing it is wrong, I don't want to be right. If somebody knows this song, come on, you're a gangster. But I think a lot of a lot of mothers are in a position where I wasn't able to have my teenage years because I was pregnant. I had you. I had my kid. And when they get older, they want to relive that. They want to live that, right? And kind of fucks them up. And the best way to do to avoid that. Now, by saying avoid that, am I saying that this is bad? No, I should be able to do whatever the fuck you want. I think one of the best way to avoid that is being surrounded with people that are also parenting child. Being surrounded by parenting child, you realize that you're normal because your whole ideal of normalcy is afflicted or affected by the people that surrounded you. If I'm in a family of cannibals, then to me cannibal is being normal, right? It isn't normal. Well, you do whatever fuck. Oh, they say you do whatever the fuck you want. Possibly not cannibalism. Okay, possibly not. But you're raised into doing what other people are doing. You're as even as a baby, you mimic things. You mimic the way your parents talk. You mimic the way your parents move, and it is entirely nuts. As a teenager, I was 20, not teenager, but I was following this course and cooking, and it's kind of funny because my father kicked me out, and my father was a person that I look up to a lot, and my father. My father acting the way he was talking to, was crazy. And then I went to live with my mom for a year before I started that cooking school. And with my mom, we spoke English because I was listening to English media. I was talking in English. It was really rare that I would talk to her in French. It would really be rare that I talked to someone. And I went to cooking class, and the cooking class was in French. And it's amazing because the second I started speaking French, I was using my father's expression. Now my father, I wasn't talking to him. I haven't talked to him in a year at that time. Now the relationship is good. It's fixed. Don't worry. But yeah, so for a single year, I was talking to like him. I was talking like him. He was using instead of saying tabarnak, which is god damn it, he would say tableau, tableau, and which is it's like oh shoot, and you're talking like that, and you're surprised by how much you revert back to that, So all I'm saying is I would have loved to be a fan of Juice, emulate him. And the worst thing is I was older than Juice. So it's weird that you're trying to emulate them. But then again, we're coming back to the example that I used for a reason of a teenage mom that had to do it. See, there was this show on MTV. I don't know if it's still going on, but Teenage Mom or even fuck Teenage Mom, even like a lot of Walt Disney artists aren't handling well, and that's because they've been privy to doing normal thing. It's a fun thing. It's such a intriguing subject or a complex subject. You're in a position where you actively understand that you're following people, and then it's kind of nuts because you follow people and you realize that you're acting like they do, and you don't ask yourself, is this a good person? Now, most people that you're gonna follow, most people that are on top are good people, but then you got things that are coming out. For example, Tom Hanks. I was born in the 90s, so he was a really popular star, but then there's a lot of things that came out that aren't looking so good. That's why I made the video about it a month ago. People were asking me, why did you make this video? I made a video about Adam Sandler. And Global 90s, he's possibly one of the oh, I lied. Oh. Possibly one of the artists that I followed who possibly has the best legacy. You know? It's and this is such a, once again, an intricate subject, because yesterday I was watching Sarah Marshall. I grew up watching How I Met Your Mom, and How I Met Your Mother was this amazing sitcom. It was this amazing show. One of my favorite characters was, okay, so How I Met Your Mother was 9 seasons long, and by the end I disliked some of the characters. I disliked Ted because he wasn't able to move on from a girl that was in love with his best friend, which is a shitty move. I ended up disliking Barney because Barney was hurting. You see, in the beginning, you see Barney as this kind of cool guy, right? And kind of like this player. But then you realize that sometimes he has been an asshole. And then you realize that Ted Mosby sometimes has been an asshole. And look at the group of friends. And as a male who was watching How I Met Your Mother, I think a lot of me wanted to find this male role model. And this male role model turned out to be Marshall, which was played by Jason Segel. And I was a huge fan of Jason Segel. I thought he was funny as fuck. But then some rumor came out that he was an asshole, and I couldn't enjoy him anymore. And I watched Sarah Connor, Forgetting Sarah Marshall, sorry. And Forgetting Sarah Marshall, I was like, it's a good movie. I never watched it because I knew Jason Segel was an asshole, right? Anyway, it's a long enough video. I love you guys. Take it easy. Sorry if I'm rambling. Sometimes, sorry if I'm rambling. The reality is, and again, I'm not complaining. I'm not victimizing myself. I don't know if it's trauma, but this whole week I've been working, right? And I realize I'm still a weird guy. And this time it's weird because I'm working in a coffee shop, which at 21 years old, I made some mistake in my life, and I'm working with amazing coworker, but these people are way younger. I think the oldest coworker that I'm working with is 21 years old. I'm not talking about the manager. I'm talking about coworker. And he worship Kai, and that's absolutely amazing. I think Kai is a great role model. I think Kai is an amazing person, but we're not the same. Not me and Kai. I mean, me and the other coworker that are way younger. We're not the same. They're gonna talk about phantom taxes, Skibidi Toilet, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I think it's funny. I think it's super funny. I think it's a funny concept. Do I think my life should resolve around it? No. And hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. It's starting to get cold, right?
Pardon?
Huh?
Are you working tonight?
No.
Good, got a day off.
I have. Sorry. So how about you? How's everything?
Good, can't complain.
Can't complain. Nice. It's coming cold, huh?
It's okay.
You're okay? That's all that matters.
That's it. We have no snow, me happy.
I'm sorry?
No snow, I'm happy.
No, but it was supposed to snow today.
No?
Oh yeah, trust me. Maybe Dorval.
Told me last night, no snow.
Okay. Maybe Dorval. You're happy about everything? Everything is okay? Health-wise is okay?
Everything.
Huh?
Happy about everything.
Amazing.
You started your Christmas shopping?
I did.
Get your mom a nice gift?
I got her I can't tell you, it's a secret, but I will tell you because I trust you. It's it's like a headband,
Yeah.
but you have music in because she has a problem sleeping. So I'm gonna get her that. Hopefully it help with her sleeping. That's pretty much it. How about you? Did you get your kids something? You have your little kids? I can't hear you.
I've never been married, I'm smart.
You know what? If that's the way you choose to live life, that's the way you choose to live life. Amen.
Yep.
That's what you have to be grateful for. Little things in life.
That's right.
What do you think about the new Trudeau thing with the tax income?
What about it?
He wants to give you guys, well, me included, but he wants to give us a break on taxes. What is it? A GTS, something like that?
Yeah.
What do you think about it?
Why not?
Well, I think he's trying to buy votes.
He has to pass.
And I don't think that Justin did something great in his tenure as the prime minister.
Well, that's your opinion.
Well, it's we
I'm
don't.
telling you, I'm going to tell everybody else. My family is liberal, normal.
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
But they do go off base. For instance, when the Bill got in, my sister voted for
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Your family is liberal
My
then?
sister voted for Legault.
Okay, okay,
I
cool.
said, why? Because he's going to protect the English in the school board. 3 months later.
Yeah, but Legault is Québécois.
And plus, I said, I don't think you're right.
I thought the
Look when he passed that bill.
but Legault is provincial, not nationwide.
Well, I know, but still.
I don't know because you see, we don't really have a lot of choice. We had Singh, but Singh has been there for so long. If he was,
All I gotta say is because he's not gonna get it.
I know. I was kind of his father,
That person comes in and don't come crying to me.
but you know, Pierre was a good. To me, Pierre was amazing. His father, Pierre. I mean, we'll see.
Not against the native either.
Huh?
Not against the native either. But what they want,
Mm.
their land, well, how can you give, like, for instance, Vancouver belonged to the natives over there. The lease is over, what, 10 years ago?
I don't know.
Those buildings on there is theirs if they could get the land.
No, I get that, but
So,
it's a complicated situation because you talk about.
what do they do for that? They may as well give up on it.
You're right. But it's such a
What was
complicated.
then is now.
Uh-huh.
For instance, Kanawagi. Chateauguay belonged to Kanawagi.
I know. You're right.
The white
Absolutely.
people did not
Absolutely.
steal it. The chief of the Kanawagwa at that time, Kanawagwa, sold it to them and kept the money.
See, but Chateauguay is so small.
Well, for land-wise, for them, no.
Yeah, I know. But
They
it's
put extra space for them.
it's all a question of there's no clear limitation.
And I'll tell you something about the there's only so many living there. Say 10,000.
Yeah, I know.
There's another 40, 50, 60,000 living.
You're right.
And when they get the money, it's for the individuals.
I know.
They don't get nothing.
No.
So they're stealing from little.
But
The
it's-
government, the urban, and the litter.
Well, yeah, but you're even if you're stealing, if that's the common culture around you, if it's understandably correct, then you don't know that it's a bad thing, you know. But there's no clear limitation. For example, you talk about Chateauguay.
As for Trump, I mean, wait when Trump gets it.
No, he got it.
Griffin. No, but everybody likes him after Trump.
I know.
But wait when they find out what he's going to do.
I know. The four
His
first years.
attitude, it's my way or the highway.
No, but I like that. I like that. It gotta be bought. I like that a lot. Look what he did look what he did these last 4 years.
The world in extent.
Yeah, but the last 4 years that he did, it was amazing.
Eh?
Last 4 years that he did, he was pretty good.
And
I-
what? Tell me what he did.
Well, I think he improved the economic situation. The economic situation was pretty good.
No, they went into deficit.
Way less than before.
No, not way less.
Oh yeah, way less than Obama did. Yeah. With the Obamacare, they really went. Well, it was a good thing, but it was a bit more of a communist system, right? And that went into debt a lot. So yes, the guy went into debt, but compared to after him, which was the what was the name? Biden.
I assume you think Obama did violence.
No, I personally I'm not American. I don't care.
I know that, but neither of us are American, but it does affect us.
It does affect us, of course. But you see, with Biden, I couldn't look at him because to me that was not a good president.
I rather have Biden than Trump, and I don't like Biden either.
Yeah.
Because he's from the coast. Modernize.
You're right.
And him, I know what he did. When someone gave him advice, my president, I do what I want.
Yeah.
Obama would listen to them and advise them why he's doing this.
I would have liked Michelle.
I like both of them.
Yeah. And Michelle would have been doing good because
My
she.
favorite presidents are John F. Kennedy
Oh, well, that was a long time ago.
and Bill Clinton wasn't bad.
Yeah.
And my favorite is Obama. Now,
You see, Clinton,
Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and
John.
her name yesterday, the black guy that Martin Luther King.
Yep.
If they were, as far as I'm concerned, it was black.
Yeah. You're right.
You let U.S. kill got in together and really made a team, then they had.
We're not going to see, it's going to change a lot because now we have Trump and now we have Musk. And those two are powerhouses and they were going to work together. So I think it's going to change a lot.
You have Trump and who?
Musk. Elon.
Hey,
Elon Musk.
he's a wealthy person.
Very wealthy. Possibly one of the wealthiest person in the world.
He's for their pockets only. And how Trump became a billionaire, I'll never know.
Well, his father had a lot of cash.
Hey?
His father had a lot of cash.
What?
His father had a lot of cash.
No.
Oh yes. Yes. The Trump also isn't Donald Trump. It's his father's.
I believe that. Really?
Yeah, I
He
do.
didn't have as much money as he had. And
No, but of course.
the money he had, the loans and everything, he had nothing.
Yeah, but 50 years ago, nothing was more than it is today.
They stole from him. They lost their company because he didn't pay them.
A lot of people stole from it. A lot of people.
So, no, I'm sorry, but Trump.
No, I'm not protecting the guy, but I think that.
Racist, everything.
No.
The Republicans are what they want to do, and they're going to do it the way it's going. There's no way a Democrat or anyone else will ever get in there. And once Trump changes,
I don't know. I'm not American. Doesn't bother me.
it has to bother you because it takes
Well, there's nothing I can do to change it. I can let it affect my life, or I can say, okay, well, we'll see how it went.
You don't honor the person at the same time when he's going to hurt here. This is our country.
But I believe that Pierre's will do a better job. Pierre Poilievre. Pierre Poilievre.
Who's that?
He's the opposition of Justin.
He's what?
Opposition of Justin.
Is he running?
Yeah, of course.
What party?
I believe Neo Democrats.
We have to find out when they get in.
We'll find out. Have a nice night.
Bye.
She's lonely. What am I supposed to do? She wants to talk. She's stubborn as a mole. She doesn't listen, but neighbors. And with long enough video, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.